That's right. Check it out. It's a classic show. This is like before we got to episode 27 or whenever the boys joined, but I joined with Lenny's printer. Now you were here in the beginning of my show. I remember back when I first had Barry Ribs on. You were always trying to get on because you were raising money to buy him a stove. Why a stove of all things? Doesn't he need water?
He needs water on the stove. Maybe I'll get him a water heater next time.
I don't know if he can use a water heater. Just needs to use water first.
Yeah, he was living in the basement. I think was eating off a hot plate.
Dude, I hung out with him in Atlantic City, and he was carrying around a bowling ball bag with all of his items in. It was the greatest thing ever, like in the casino. And then he sat right next to Kumia and was just playing blackjack with him with a bowling ball.
Not surprising to me at all. He looks like he belongs at the bus station down there, hanging out.
He kind of does. I picked him up from the bus station. It took me a while to find him out of the crowd.
Yeah. I think I got $108 he's got coming to him.
Really? Do you still have the money?
Yeah, it's still in the account.
Now, how much was the stove? Wasn't it 350 or so that we were?
Oh hell no! I got top of the line for Barry. It was like $1,400.
Now he would have to have electricity or a gas connection to set that up.
That's for somebody else to worry about that. I'll get him the stove. Somebody else.
He just has the stove. He's just sitting on it out in fucking Elizabeth.
To play cards on it.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. You can start gambling on it.
Put his new teeth on there. He's got new teeth. Maybe he could set his new teeth on there.
Have you gotten a chance to see his new teeth yet? Where you located?
I'm in Jersey.
You're in Jersey? Okay, I didn't know the 201. Okay, yeah, so you're right next to Barry. You can go hang out with him. You could film a whole special there.
Yeah, I'm like 15 minutes from the city.
Dude, I'm sure he would do it. You ought to go down there and just film like you walking, like have him show you all his favorite spots. That's what I was gonna do that.
Yeah, once I officially stop the GoFundMe, I'll throw a tweet out there and I'll tell it's officially over. Then I'm going to give him one of those big publishers clearing checks for $108.
Just a huge check, and it would just deliver it right to him.
Yeah,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so are you friendly with Atticus, his quote unquote manager?
Not really. I mean, he DM'd me a few times. That's about it.
What did you try to be your manager?
No, he was trying to get me to promote Barry and all this other nonsense.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because I guess, he doesn't talk to me anymore, so he doesn't want me to. When I hung out with Barry at the Secret Show, I told him, I was like, dude, you can come on the show anytime you want. Just send me a one-on-one text, Yeah. Like, I don't need to go through somebody else just to talk to you. Like, I have your phone number. I call.
That's basically what the DMs from him were. Like, oh, don't trash Barry. Not trash Barry. He's like, promote Barry, promote the Patreon. I'm like, look, I'm just fucking around here.
You're just having a ball. Like you saw how ridiculous it was that Gladwell would do a wrap-up show of this show, of a wrap-up show of MLC. And then you were like, fuck it, I'm going to make my own, which yours is 10 times as good as Gladwell's. Gladwell's first 3 episodes were funny. After that, I don't know what happened.
They're ridiculous.
Yeah, they're I don't understand what's going on in those videos anymore. Like, I don't even click. Like, what's he talking about?
He's talking about nothing.
Yeah. And so we got the Johnny Nine Lives. I mean, who's a character in itself. But if they would have just kept those 2 guys in a room just talking about the shows, that's what made it funny, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, if you think my shit's ridiculous, I get 30 people watching. I don't know how anybody watches that.
Yeah, but your shit's funny, dude. Like Teamster Tim, I was talking to him on the phone earlier. I was telling him I had you on tonight. He thinks your shit is top of the line hilarious, man. Like, he watches your stuff. He's like, have you seen the Lenny's printer clip? I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, it's so goddamn funny.
I just get on there and just fucking shit on everybody. Whatever comes to my mind comes out, and
well, that's what makes a great podcast. Like, you see all these guys out there prepare for a show and stuff, and then it just ends up being lame. They're like, I had some questions, because they end up forgetting half their stuff instead of just flowing.
Yeah, just flow. Shit on somebody, blow somebody up, give compliments, whatever. Just whatever's on your head, let it out there.
That's what this show was shitting on people. And then we just started having guests, and we just try to get them to shit on people.
Yeah, because he was supposed to wrap up your show. He don't do that.
Yeah. So the first 3 episodes, I would call him on the phone, and we were talking behind the scenes, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, it's so funny when you trash the show, because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then but he was like, yeah, we do like 20 something takes. I'm like, 20 takes?
20 takes?
I'm like, what are you talking? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was like, why don't you just fucking turn the camera on, and whatever happens, release it. And so
Exactly.
that's when he released the thing of him getting ready for the show that was like a minute long, and I was like,
Right.
okay, that's enough, you know.
And then the next one, he spent 4 minutes putting his coat on, and then
Gladwell.
he ended it.
What did he do? Trip over his coat, and that's why he went to the hospital?
Well, who knows? Maybe he's too much salt in his diet. I don't know what his fucking problem is.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if he ever received my stickers because he it's funny because everyone who wanted stickers sent me their address, so I just sent them to their house. He sent me a PO box, like one of those mailboxes that you, I guess, rent.
When I was fucking around and I showed a picture of my notes, my fucking so-called notes for my ridiculous show, he DM'd me. He said, "Can I have the notes?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll send them to you." And then he sent me the PO box, so I sent him the stupid notes.
Did he ever get them?
Yeah, he got them. He sent me a T-shirt.
Oh, okay. See, he sent you a shirt.
Yeah.
Gladwell, what the fuck is my shirt?
He don't like you.
He doesn't like me.
I don't know.
I don't know, but so I tried to send him the stickers to the PO box. They never arrived, so he finally just sent me his address. I'm like, why didn't you do that in the first place? Like, wouldn't that be much easier to walk outside your house and just
Right? Yeah. Then go to the stupid PO box.
What is it even for? Like, if I guess if you're a Lord of War, like you sell guns or something, but
Yeah, maybe he's trafficking cocaine or something through there. Who knows?
Gladwell Ape, like it does sound like a drug dealer's name.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Shit, man, I gotta go see the Gladwell.
The Gladwell, yeah, Mr. Ape. That's how I call Mr. Ape.
Mr. Ape, I'm about to swing through. I need to get an
I
ape.
don't know what's the deal with him and Johnny? Is that his great grandfather or something?
I don't even know who that. I thought Johnny was like a fan of the shows, but I don't even think. Oh wow, TJ pipes in. He says he got a shirt.
Oh yeah, good for you, TJ.
Fuck, everybody's getting shirts.
Johnny, he don't like you.
Yeah, damn. All right, glad I got some beef with Gladwell then.
If he does send you one, he'll probably wipe his ass with it first.
Yeah, maybe I should smell it like I'll at the mailbox.
Yeah.
No, I saw one clip of you. You were talking about the chicken wings, right? No, you were saying it was in one of your rants. You were ranting about chicken wings.
Was I? Oh, I was eating chicken nuggets.
No, okay, that's what it was. And you were like saying
in the chili.
Yeah, dipping the nuggets in the chili. And they were saying
shout out to Bob Biggerstaff.
Yeah. Oh, because he showed us the trick.
Yeah, he's the king.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah. Definitely would be the king, even though he did have 7 nuggets left after the eating competition. Do you think he cheated?
No, I don't think he cheated.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He's a machine. He's a human garbage pail.
Exactly. Really. Samuel just piped in. Lenny said he's from New Jersey.
Who piped in?
Samuel Felix wanted to know where you were from.
Oh.
It says from Jersey. I'll send a link to this guy here. Yeah, but yeah, so just the fact that you coming out with a rant show that's even more than 3 minutes is funny in itself. And Kevin thinks it's funny because he's shouting it out. He stopped shouting out Gladwell a long time ago.
I know. I noticed that. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm not looking for it. It's fucking a ridiculous thing I'm doing. I enjoyed it. The first couple of times I figured, all right, I'll fucking go there. I'll shit on some people. I'll have some fun. But I like doing it.
That's what's fun is that you'll shit on people. Then eventually you'll get one guy who takes it to heart. And then next thing you know, he wants to fight you,
How can I not shit on that thing? It's ridiculous.
I mean, isn't that why we all like Kevin's show? Is because he's just shitting on people? That's what made us fans in the first place.
Exactly. He's an asshole, but we love him.
Yeah. Is there something about like having an asshole yelling through headphones that makes me work 10 times as hard when I'm at work? I'm just
exactly.
Get it.
Yep. 100%.
But I do think that like Kevin being cooped up in the house that's making him less of an asshole. Like he needs to get out and go have a Chinese lady yell at him like in a deli for him to come back and release a hot show. He's
getting too grounded, staying home with the family. He's too centered. He needs to get out among the fucking animals out there, get aggravated a little bit.
Yeah. Exactly. Now he's talking all about politics. He's some kind of football wizard. Like he doesn't like that kind of shit. He doesn't give a fuck. He just
Yeah, he's filling time.
I would like to see him on one of the secret shows though. That'd be fun to get him.
He said he was open to it. It seems like he's warming up to it.
I'm thinking about putting one on if this weather keeps up the way it is. Yeah. I mean, people are still itching for that. Like the secret show vibe thing. And it's fun because the fans come, they get to hang out and we do whatever we want, It's like fucking
something to do.
Yeah, it's just hanging. It's not like a comedy club where you buy tickets and when the show's over, it's over. It's like you're hanging after, you're drinking and whatever you guys want to do.
And the cool thing about the shows you guys put on and all that shit you guys do with Gino and all that backyard shit, it's like a little fucking family. Like you all break balls together. It's all it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason, but we all love it. Like you'd be surprised. Like I remember the first one I went to, guys would walk up to me and be like, hey, I'm so and so from Twitter, and I'm like, oh, I would never imagine them to look like that.
Right, exactly.
One of the Twitter fans. I'm like, holy shit! Like you watch our show? Like, yeah, I'm a huge fan. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Poor Rob says there's a way to pull the bone out of a hot wing instead of having to gnaw on them like a caveman.
There is. I've seen that done a couple times watching these Food Network shows. There is a way to do it. I don't have that.
Well, I mean, but then just get boneless wings. Like that's why they have them.
No,
the point of getting regular fucking bone-in wings is to act like a caveman.
Boneless wings are not wings.
True, they're not. They're like chicken nuggets. But
right.
but the point of like a wing is so you can act like a savage and like pull back that caveman mentality and just fucking tear up a 20-piece. Right. Like if I order wings, I'm sitting in the back of the restaurant and I don't want anybody looking at me, because it's not gonna be.
Say something. Who the fuck is now? You talk about ridiculous and nonsense. We're talking about eating chicken wings.
Right.
Exactly.
And people love it.
That's the point.
They'll be tweeting about it like, dude, I think boneless wings are wings, man. I'm just saying. I mean, we just released a shirt today that Elvis is gay, just because we talked about it on a show. Yeah, we put the poll out, and I think it was 67% or so said that Elvis clearly sucked a dick in his life. Like, he had to, right? Do you think Elvis was gay?
Good for him. I think Elvis did everything. He was doing blow, eating banana fucking sandwiches. He was an animal. He was definitely sucking dick.
Yeah, he was sucking some big dicks, dude. Yeah.
Actually, in Vegas, back in the day, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he
open up his little robe, whip that king-size dick out. They suck right on it.
No wonder they call him the king.
He's Elvis. You got to suck his dick.
Right. Yeah, you don't have a choice. He's just standing in front of you.
Maybe I know Kevin's been fantasizing about sucking dick. He mentions it every once in a while. So maybe Elvis was his type.
He was talking about sucking some dicks yesterday again about his neighbor. His hot neighbor.
No, he's clearly in love with the guy.
I mean, we got to get those two together.
Yeah, that would be something. You're gonna have him introduce Kevin at your next secret show.
So we got to basically like find out what his name is. We got to get a hold of him. What if we had him on a show? Wouldn't that be ridiculous?
The sexy neighbor, that would be hilarious.
That would be all like we just randomly have him on and then just tag Kevin in a tweet.
Have Joe Exotic will find him.
Joe Exotic will find anybody. He's a fucking asshole.
Exactly.
Not only will he find him, he'll tell us his mother's maiden name.
He'll get it. He'll get the last four of his social and everything.
Yeah. It's like, oh, come on. And I guess the guys like that are good in society because, you just know what you don't want to be, like unentertaining and unfunny. Just so much time just to spend on a computer in a different country.
So I guess you guys don't get along either.
No. I mean, he's the thing I don't like is he's being a bitch about it. Like he's subtweeting about my show. Like if you're gonna talk about me or my co-host on my show, just fucking tag us.
Yeah.
Like we know who you're talking about. Just tag us. Like that's all. Be a man about it if you want to say some shit.
Exactly.
Fucking not.
In the very beginning, if you're gonna talk shit, tag them. Don't be a pussy.
Exactly, dude. Like that's what I like. I'll be scrolling through Twitter and I'll see some shit about my show, and I'm like, well, he's not even. He's just lewd. But that's basically like just talking shit to yourself, right?
Right.
You're not directing it to anybody. You might as well just be looking at a wall and talking to it.
You got 100%.
What's up, Dwayne Staples in the fucking chat? What's up? You can get hit with a libel suit since he's still alive. Who's that? Poor Rob says Elvis is Elvis still alive? No, what the fuck?
No. Tupac's still alive.
If Tupac's still alive, he's out there sucking dicks. But Elvis is gay. It happened again, Stancil. Welcome.
Here I am.
Oh, there he is. I voted for you for president, you fucking savage, you.
Did you write him
bless.
in?
God bless. It's funny. This is the first election I didn't write myself in like since 2008.
Yeah, well, like I said, I live in Jersey. Fucking Democrats win anyway, so I said, fuck it. Let me put Stancil's name down there.
Attaboy. Yeah, I live in Connecticut. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Nothing I do matters.
Yes.
What's up, Mr. Printer?
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Ain't shit. I just caught the Halloween special earlier today, finally.
You did?
It's the annual special.
The annual special, yeah. Yeah, it was good. I love it. Fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
It was the dumbest thing in the world.
That's why I love it. Who are you
Exactly.
talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm an idiot.
Was it what was the name? Was it Chad Voss or
Voss Zuma.
Voss Zuma.
The Voss hat.
Yeah, I found a stupid Voss hat in my fucking closet. I don't know how the hell I was doing with that. I had my dead father's fucking Hawaiian shirt, so I threw that on.
I know that game.
Called it a day.
Would you guys ever wear a fedora for real? Like just to wear it?
Like real?
Like to be serious about it.
Not as a joke? No way.
Yeah, because it's a joke. Like Voss doesn't do it to be ridiculous. Like he does it for style, right?
I've
But
worn
he
it
pulls
out.
it off.
True.
I've worn it out before.
But what's the point of that fucking hat? What's it doing?
What's the point of anything?
I don't know. It's not keeping the sun out of your eyes.
It wasn't my younger. I don't know. It's I don't know. Why do girls wear yoga pants? They're stupid.
So
It's
they
a
can
dumb
show
hat.
So
off
they
their
can
ass.
tease you, bro.
Yeah, so a hat, you
So you
tease
can
them. You show
slap
you got a
their
cool
ass, and
hat.
then
You
they
show
can
you can
sue
afford
you.
a derby. You show you can afford a derby hat.
Girls wear yoga pants, so you stare at their ass, and then they get mad at you for staring at their ass.
Yeah, exactly. They get mad, and then you slap their ass, and you go to jail. And they're like, "Ha, one less creep off the street."
The derby hat is a conversation piece.
Yeah, but would you date a chick with a derby hat?
No, well, maybe. Was she hot? I don't care. I don't know anymore. I don't know what. I don't even know if I like girls anymore.
Really?
What?
So we were just talking about Kevin, the possibility of Kevin going gay for his neighbor.
Yeah.
And we want to get his neighbor on the show.
I've been saying for a while. I wish I was gay. I'm gonna try to be gay. I'm just not attracted to men, but maybe I can figure it out.
Is it now? There's no like one or two men out there that you attracted to
nothing
at all?
physical. I'd rather hang out with a male over a woman 99 times out of 99.
Because it's just going to be problems, right?
Yes, it's always something. It always ends up. It'll be nice for half a day, and then inevitably something happens, or they don't like it. You said something to somebody,
Yeah.
or you do something. It's just the anxiety of it, even thinking about it anymore. I'm scarred for 6-7 years of a relationship, but now even thinking about it, I don't even care. I don't even want to. I don't even have the energy for it.
Men and
Get a
women
nice guy, Lenny's printer. Settle down with him.
Men and women are not meant to be together long term. Not at all.
It's an archaic system. They used to have to get married to fucking like actually do stuff, and now it's just an archaic system. Got a new picture here. It's an America's,
I noticed.
the America's Cup ship. This is the America's Cup ship from 1985, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a beautiful ship.
Why
My
is the
dead
frame
father's painting. A lot of dead dads around here.
Oh yeah, my dad's dead as a doornail.
Mine too. Cancer.
Heart attack driving home Thanksgiving night.
Thanksgiving.
How long ago was that?
8 years ago.
Yeah, no shit. Mine was 2011. So
all
around the
right.
same time.
Wow,
Well,
wow,
R.I.P.
wow.
R.I.P.
My daddy's dead. I have issues. Don't we
Yeah,
all?
I got daddy issues. All right.
Daddy issues. Most
need a
women have daddy
daddy.
issues. What's with the daddy issues that these women have?
That's the kind of that's what you want in a woman. You want daddy issues,
Yeah, what? So she
That
just
is
does
true.
whatever you want.
pretty much.
I think you want daddy issues to fool around with, but you don't want daddy issues to date. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
No, daddy issues like when you're in Cancun.
Exactly.
Yeah. For you give them a fake name, fake number. You know, you're from Jersey, but you're telling them you're from fucking Seattle. You know what I mean?
Did you guys already cover some MLC stuff?
We covered a little bit, not a lot. Stanza, you
Little
have
bit.
some questions?
Oh no,
Just the dick suck.
I was just curious. I'm just curious. I was curious of Lenny's Printer's State of the Union. Like I know he likes Chad. When did you get into Brennan? When did
Brennan?
you start listening to MLC?
Since day
MLC,
one.
yeah.
Since day one. Since
All
Lenny.
right. Yeah.
So how
Okay.
did you
Yeah.
find-
Me too.
So you knew about him before his podcast?
Oh yeah. I used to go to the cellar all the time. I've seen him a million times, and I've always been a fan of his.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay. And okay, we know you like Chad. That's fine.
Chad.
I really don't mind Chad. I go back and forth. Paul Fenzarelli hates Chad.
I had I had really no feelings towards him either way. And then I don't know what happened. He won me over.
Yeah.
What can I say?
I still go back and forth. Like even on yesterday's, I don't know if you listen to Misery Loves Football, but he's like eating food and he's moving around. Like,
But he's doing that on purpose.
Is he
He's
though?
fucking with
Is he,
you.
or does he not know what he's doing?
He knows what he's doing. Believe me, he's fucking with you guys.
He's
And
fucking with
he's
he's
fucking with
fucking with
everybody.
Kevin, you know, more
Yes.
than because especially when he joined a podcast from the car. And then
Right.
you know, Chad's not a smoker, so why would he roll down his window while on a podcast? You know, just for some fucking ridiculous
Well, I don't know.
noise.
He's an idiot. He could also just be an idiot.
Chad, he's the original troll. He's trolling
a
everybody.
troll.
He won
Yeah,
comedy.
but he can't take a trolling. That's
That's
the
a
problem.
problem.
He can't.
Because no, man, like, oh, okay, so when I first ever trashed him on my show, he was messaging me, you know, having like a meltdown basically, and I'm like, aren't you the king of trolls? Like, you got to relax. Like, we're just trolling you. We're not talking. He's like,
Right.
you guys got to stop talking shit. Well, and so we made up, and he had him back on, and then he turned against me again. Then we were friends again. Then so out of nowhere, turned against Paul, but since Paul wouldn't get back at him, turned against me again. And then recently we're on good terms again. It's like back and forth with him. It's insane. I just don't like the fact that he takes information he gets from guys like Joe Exotic and then acts like it's his information. He's like, I know things about you. Like, I'll put it out there. But what he doesn't know is like, I don't give a fuck, you know?
Joe Exotic is his source for all that shit?
Joe Exotic is Chad Zumach's source, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's been that way for a while. And Chad's even said it on his show. On one of my early shows, Chad mentions it.
Oh yeah, I thought Chad was just dialed into everything going on.
But like information as far as like arrest records and where I went to school and like my address and my family members' names and shit like that.
But that's just it, Ski. And the freaking comedians could learn a thing or two that are trying to get canceled. Like, all you have to do to win out there, to win on Twitter or win against trolls, is to not give a fuck.
Yeah,
all you got to do.
Kevin said it. They're all babies.
Exactly.
They are. They want to dish it, but they can't fucking take it at all because, you know, most comedians are insecure people. You know?
Yes.
They'll hop on shit like this and talk for an hour, then right after they're like, was that good? Was that funny?
I don't. Who gives a fuck?
Who cares? Just put it out there.
Yeah, we don't care if it's funny at all. We don't care if this sucks.
We've had some bad shows.
That's obvious.
We throw it out there. Hell yeah. I like this guy. We were trashing Gladwell a little bit about his show, quote unquote, whatever happened to that.
Well, they missed some episodes, right? Have they even made a recent one since the Halloween?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they both went into cardiac arrest. They were fucking posting pictures in a hospital bed. I don't know what's going on with them.
Very stressful, the show business. Johnny Nine Lives had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't think they could take the whole showbiz factor. Johnny Nine Lives got on Twitter and his life slowly fell apart. Like most of us.
The episode of theirs I like when he had that broad dressed up as Johnny. I don't know if that's his nurse or whatever the hell the deal is there, but that one was all right.
Oh, I saw a clip of I saw.
Wasn't that Ashley girl from? Wasn't that her?
Was it?
It looked like her. I thought it was. Were they together in the same scene? Because she lives in California.
No, it was. They were split screened. It was just her and Ape.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was Ashley Marie Thornton that played that character.
Oh.
Because I remember her tweeting about it and stuff, and I think so because it looked just like him. And whatever. I didn't watch that episode.
Well, it's a future MLC, Mr. Printer.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got. I don't get me wrong. I'm no David Feldman. I still enjoy every episode.
I love every episode.
But I do feel like I think Kevin needs to get back out there in some capacity.
We were just talking. We just said that. We said like Kevin.
Sorry.
We said Kevin needs to get out, like because he's been cooped up in the house.
He needs to start getting his tea again from 7-Eleven and his energy shots and getting out there with the fucking animals, savage.
He needs to get yelled at by an Asian lady at a market for him to have a good show.
He's too comfortable working.
He's too comfortable. Like he's talking sports, politics. Like he doesn't give a shit about that kind of stuff.
He's spending time with his kids. What kind of father is that? Get out there.
Well, that's not Kev. He doesn't do that.
Yeah. Oh, shoot! Throwing a football at halftime of a game with a kid. What are you, gay?
Gay.
Yay.
Yeah. So.
Gayer than Elvis.
Yeah, I think once Kevin gets back out there, it'll fire back up again. Not that it's been bad or anything. I'm not one of those guys.
No, because
I still enjoy fans.
Yeah.
But, no, yeah, he's still himself. He's still Kevin, but he's not as miserable as usual.
Yeah, and that's what makes him. There have been a lot less laugh out loud moments, as they say in showbiz. For myself, listening to a show, but it sounds miserable, but he's not. Like you could tell, he's not. You know?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I do like how he doesn't let Chad on the show or when Cassidy is on.
Do you think it's that, or do you
like
think I always thought it to be Cassidy requests Chad not to be on?
Either way, it's funny.
Exactly.
Have both on. I mean, that would
That would
be
be
great.
even funnier.
Yeah, but I think
That's
that
true.
Kevin just doesn't hit up Chad whenever he does his show with Tom. He just never gets the text.
I think he
Right,
likes
which is-
taking I think he likes taking a break from him too. It's Chad for 8 episodes. He takes a break, I think.
That's true too. That's a good point.
What is the
I can see-
future? So is Chad ever going to be announced as the official co-host?
I don't think he'll ever have an official co-host.
Yeah.
But I don't see him and Chad ever splitting or having a disagreement as big as where he's like, fuck you, and then he writes him off. I don't see that.
I
happen.
could see that. I think Kevin could find a way. Kevin can
I mean,
always
Kevin
find a
can
way. I
find a
have
way,
faith.
but I also do think that like Chad gets mad at us and other people, but I think that Chad gets Kevin so much that he wouldn't allow himself to get mad enough to like leave a show like that. Because he's seen what happened to Brian, he's seen what Kevin can do, and you know.
But I think Kevin and him are legit friends.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Not like Lenny, he wasn't fucking Lenny's friend. This fucking Brian, he wasn't his friend. Jimmy, he wasn't his friend. That stupid Vinny.
Vinny, those were some of the
Chris
worst
Factory.
episodes.
He
of
wasn't.
all time.
Those were good episodes. I like them.
You like those? I didn't like them. They were good because Kevin was mad, but they weren't good. I feel like Vinny was always was like trying to like teach, like give Kevin an epiphany or something. He always like be trying to educate him on things. Like he doesn't
Well, that's
care.
him.
Nobody cares, Vinny. I know Vinny's a great guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like what he does for comedy, and I like Vinny. But on the show, I was just like, he's like taking it too seriously. Like you're supposed to just piss off Kevin and shut up.
Exactly.
What
Yeah.
That's why I like Brian.
Yeah, Brian. I mean, it's easy. I would just hear Brian yell something out. I'm like, ooh, here it comes. Like he's about to get yelled at.
He was
like,
just
here it
disgusted by Brian. That's why he was gold every time. He's disgusted by him. A disgusting, drunk, blind guy. I mean, you can't beat it.
Especially them being in the studio together, because Kevin could just tell immediately that he was drunk, and he would be like, "No, I've only had a few." He's like, "No." That was always the funniest.
Peter,
shit.
you never went to the compound when Brennan was there?
No,
You're,
I never
why
made
not?
it
You're a
there.
local
No.
guy.
Yeah,
Just never,
No, I
never got to it.
never got around to it. The only thing I
Gotcha.
was at the roast. That's the only thing I went to.
Gotcha.
Jim, you were at the roast, right?
Yeah, sure was. Did we meet?
I do not think so. We might have
I don't
passed
think so
and
either.
ships
Yeah,
in the
me-
night type of thing, but
Yeah, I feel like we might have introduced each other. But anyway, yeah, that was a fun night.
yeah,
good
that
one.
was Hubbard. I was right next to Gino when he got dragged out of there by the bar.
Yeah, that was great. I think
Classic.
Yeah, no, that was a great night.
that was a staple, a gold star night. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
a fun one.
That'd be fun to have another one like that where all the fans of Kevin's show could get together. You know, just be like, it's funny because you probably be walking around, and you just recognize the inward caller. There's-
Kevin
that's-
Palooza.
yeah, that's the guy.
I still want to meet the guy with cirrhosis who's probably dead. Do you remember that?
Who?
Kind of how all this started. A guy called into Burning Brennan, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys joke around too much about drinking. I used to drink all the time. I got cirrhosis now."
Oh yeah.
And he thought it was me because it was like a week before I shit my pants because I was a hammer. Like, that Jim, so I had to call in the next. But I think that guy actually died because he was like, "I'm dying from it." A
Oh,
classic.
good for him.
What
Good
happened
for
to the
him.
angry caller? I
Pussy.
want him to call my show.
He was last seen touting his knives on In Hot Water, and I don't think he was ever heard from again.
Yeah,
Showing off his knife collection.
Yeah.
that was funny. Like when he would call in, and he was so good at that yelling voice. Like, oh
him
my
and
God.
what's his name? Fucking Pachetti. That was
Yeah.
the best.
I called that episode too.
You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid.
That episode I called in. I was the one who told Bichetti he looked like Peter Griffin, and he lost his fucking mind.
I love
that's nuts.
Pachetti's.
I was
about-
hammered too when I called. I was hammered. I started yelling back. You couldn't even hear me on the phone.
Boschetti is gold on whatever he's on,
Yeah.
and he don't even know it.
That's
Exactly.
the sad part. But wouldn't I saw where Bichetti wouldn't get back to Kevin, but then made an appearance on someone else's show, right? Wasn't he on Chip Shipperson or?
Yeah, I heard
Chip a few weeks
I
ago,
heard
yeah.
Kevin talk about that.
Yeah.
I think he ghosted Kevin.
Speaking of ghosting, what the fuck happened to Jimmy Martinez? What he came back and now he's gone again.
I saw a Fire in the Hole podcast like from last week, I think.
Oh,
right?
really? I didn't.
was
Maybe
like-
maybe I
unless it
just
was
don't see him on
old.
Twitter.
I haven't seen him on Twitter.
I saw some tweets a while ago that he was supposed to be coming back with the new podcast. I think that's what
Yeah,
you saw.
he did. He released like 2 or 3 episodes, and then I don't see any of that anymore. I was gonna have him on. I was gonna try to get him on.
We'll
Come
keep
on, I
trying.
think.
Keep trying. Stancil, who do you want to have on soon?
I don't know. It's tough because you gotta listen. We could have a list of comedians, but just like, I think the same way as Kevin. I mean, you have people on who have shit going on, like are in the
Yeah.
news. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
We
don't
got
Changes
Tony
week to week.
Mazer on Wednesday. Tony
That's a good
Mazer
one.
making a return.
You get Sam Morril.
We should. That'd be funny.
See what happened see what happened while he got dragged. Why can he let himself get dragged off a stage in a backyard?
Yeah, and ask him about
Yeah, that's
Kevin.
brutal.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Who you got? Anybody?
No,
Why don't we get Gladwell, Ebby, and Johnny Nine Lives on? See where the fuck they've been.
I asked Gladwell to come on right after his first or second releases, and I think he like alluded to the fact that he didn't want to do it because he's not a good guest. And I was like, dude, you'll be fine. You'll be great. He's like, I do like 20 takes when I do my show. I'm like, I'll just hop on. And I'm like, just come on the fucking podcast.
You get
I'm
get
I'm
the
gonna have
Silk
to shit
City
on
guy
that one
on.
next one.
Could get the Silk City guy on. We got lots to talk about.
Yeah, get to the bottom of that.
Yes.
What's going on
wait,
with that?
I gotta reach back out to the Jonestown guys. We got those guys on Monday. Forgot about that.
Oh Jesus, forgot about that.
Yeah,
Wow,
me
a lot going on.
You don't fucking stop.
No, we're doing In Hot Water on Tuesday. I think that's this
Come on,
Tuesday.
printer. Constant content, constantly
Yeah,
being
man.
released.
Lenny, you know what it is, dude? It's constant
Pay
content
attention
constantly being released, man. I mean, new shirts are out. Elvis was gay.
I bought
shirt.
one.
I
Bought
saw
one
that.
today.
I saw that. We sold 1 or 2 more.
Elvis is gay.
I got to figure out how to.
Did we
send them to
sell more than
Canada.
one?
Yeah, we sold 3, and I got to figure out how
Wow,
to
that's
ship them to
exciting.
camp. We got 2 people in Canada that want to buy them.
See, people in Canada think that. What do you think about Elvis, Lenny, Mr. Printer? Gay,
Definitely.
not gay?
Definitely sucked a dick.
There you go.
Definitely got his dick sucked by a dude in Vegas. Unzipped his robe, came off the stage nice and sweaty. He had to. He
Yeah,
had
rack
to.
him.
All
rack 'em.
coked up, rack Elvis.
Rack
Rack 'em.
Elvis.
Rack
Yeah,
Elvis.
fuck you, Fens. Fuck you, Paul Fens. He is gay. Ha, I told you he's gay.
Yeah, Paul
Fens was
Fens,
really offended that I was calling him gay the other day.
I
You see
know.
the way he moved his hips on stage? You gotta
Yep.
be gay.
No straight white man can do that. Only
exactly.
black man.
Men or you're gay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Only 2 options.
That's it. No. Hey, Stetson, what was
Ridiculous.
what was your? I was
Retarded.
trying to remember. What was your other shirt idea? Something about mom. You said-
Mine?
Yeah, I was gonna make it last night, but I couldn't remember.
Oh
what the
God,
fuck
yeah.
it
What
said.
was it? What was it? It was just words. What was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't I live with my mom. That's 2. God damn it. My brain is a sieve, but
That
it'll come
sports
to
show
me.
was good, man. I watched that last night. That Juggy's hilarious. He comes in.
Juggy, I told you, man. Juggy was born and bred for this. I'm glad
you and Mead were talking about acid, and Juggy was like, the only acid I know is acid reflux. It's so fucking funny.
God, awful.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's great, and he's all about it. He loves this shit. He's
Yeah, I
all-
mean, that's
he was
what
all
I
pumped
like,
up
dude,
about
like-
being on the big show on Monday. He's pumped up. He's scheduling the shows. He brings his little notebook with all his notes in it.
Nice.
He's all about it. So
Comes prepared. You gotta like it.
like
Yeah.
that. You
So I
doing a
guess-
show this week, Lenny? Mr. Printer?
Yeah, I'll probably bang one out this weekend. I'll shit on Gladwell 8 for like
Yeah.
8 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna have
Well,
to
now
go a
you might
little
have-
longer, but
You might
What's
have to
that?
do double time now. If he's not wrapping up this show, you might have to do both.
yeah,
of them.
I gotta get him off his ass.
Yeah, well, you might have to start wrapping up our show, man. Like, you may have to take over for him.
Well, he's supposed to be wrapping up your show, which he
I
don't
know.
do. But
Yeah,
then he flipped it and he's reviewing my show because I'm reviewing his show. So what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck are you doing? It doesn't make sense. Keep it in line. There's rules here. There's some rules here, Gladwell.
There's
Yeah.
rules to this
MLC,
nonsense.
we review that. He reviews that. You review his, and now anybody in the running to review your show.
And we got to put the push has got to be for a wrap up show of my wrap up show.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
what
I've been
we're
pushing
pushing
for
for.
it.
I know
Yeah, Stancil has been pushing.
Who do you think?
any
Gil
candidates?
Bravo? Do you think he'd do it? Who do you think would do it? You got to find
Not
another.
Gil.
David
He
Feldman?
takes himself too seriously. No, I was thinking, somebody's
Feldman.
name popped up. on the
Dude,
screen.
who the fuck is David Feldman anyway? He's always
Wow,
hating on every
fucking
single
hell.
episode in the Patreon comments.
Yeah, he
Oh,
shits on
wow.
everybody.
Yeah, I think Tommy from New York should wrap up Lenny's Sprinter show.
Oh, Tommy's a wild boy.
He's a wild boy. I think it'd be great. Just gets on there and just fires it off.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody has to do
We'll
it. We
get
got to be the
somebody.
longest.
I'm
Who
still
was trying to
I'm
beat
all
us?
on
The
board.
Skanks? The Skanks were trying to beat us.
Oh
for
yeah, the
wrap-up shows?
Skanks. Well, they do the wrap up. They do their wrap up show, but people only follow them because they're girls. No offense, I don't really
Yeah.
give a fuck. But they're not.
That's the truth.
Well, I won't say. I'll just leave it at that.
Stancil, are you at an Indian reserve right now?
Yep, I'm meeting my lacrosse brothers. I got my
shit.
lacrosse.
Gladwell Ape just fucking mentioned us on Twitter.
Whoa! Give him. Call him up. Get him on.
He
Let's
said
go.
watching the show with Lenny's Printer too. Am I going to have to accept the offer?
Get him
What
on.
offer?
Send
All
him
right,
the-
Gladwell, you're watching right now. I'll send you the link.
Send him the link. Let's
send him
do
the
this.
link.
Let's
Let's
get
get
to
Gladwell
this is what
in here.
this is now. This is
what
radio,
it's
ladies
all
and gentlemen.
about.
Got my Starfucker shirt. MLCpod.com, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
I got to order my Neil has AIDS one.
I like
That's-
that. I think I'm
that's-
gonna get what was the other one?
Oh, Tim Dillon straight.
Tim Dillon Street.
Dylan is straight. That's so good.
I do like that conspiracy theory. I do like Tim. What do you think of Tim Dillon? Do you listen to Tim Dillon, Printer?
Yeah, a little bit. I see his shit on Twitter. That's about it. He's all right.
I do like his podcast. He's in my
Yeah.
rotation. He's a funny dude.
Yeah, he's funny.
Long Island
There's a
dude, he
reason he
gets it.
sells out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I've
another
never
one
seen
of
his
those guys. He
stand-up,
doesn't give a
actually.
fuck. He just doesn't care. Like he doesn't give a fuck. You know, that's what's
Right.
good about him.
Yeah, those are the guys I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even I was doing I went back to the one-on-one on here tonight. Felt great.
Yeah, nice little Friday night one-on-one, a fireside chat.
Nice
Before I
fireside
ruined
chat.
everything.
We got to do that fireside chat again, Stan. So that was great. We had so many.
Yeah, well,
votes.
my mom can't be in has to be out of the house because I live with my mother now again.
Mm,
Things are going great.
yeah.
So you graduated from the
Actually, I
garage.
have a fire in here.
Now you can have a fire in there, dude.
I got my little electric fireplace over here.
Yeah,
I'll set
plug it
up.
in. Plug it in.
Yeah, I'll plug it in.
Put
I'm
that
in the
horrendous
tub.
blanket on fire that you're sitting on. That thing's terrible.
You're talking about this is no, come on. This is a native themed blanket. Okay, it supports all the reservations.
Would you spend enough money at the casino and they gave you
My
that for
Lacrosse
free?
Brothers. What's that? Yeah.
Is that one of those items they give to you for free when you spend all the money at the casino?
Yeah, exactly. Like tickets at an
Dreams of that
arcade.
fruity little string tie. How
Yeah.
about those?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. All right.
Yeah, it's very, very Western in here. Very Western
It
theme.
is. I like it though. I like it. I dig it. All right. What else we got here?
So Ape, you invited Ape or not?
I invited Abe. Abe, join the fucking show. Yeah, I see you on there. In chat. I don't know. We'll see if he joins, or if not. Where is he? Is he still in the hospital?
Who the hell knows?
I want to know where the fuck my shirt is, Gladwell.
I got one.
What shirt did you get?
I don't know. Lenny's got a shirt. TJ got a Gladwell shirt.
Gladwell sent me a shirt. I sent them my show notes.
I
didn't
sent him
get shit.
stickers. I didn't get a fucking shirt.
I
said
haven't
what-
gotten shit. You know, I buy my own shirts. It's very sad.
What the hell is a Gladwell Ape anyway?
I'm telling you, it's a drug dealer or a gay porn star name.
All right.
Well, there was a Grape Ape. back in the
Gladwell
day.
Gape.
Wow. I don't know.
Mike Soki just beat me to it. It's a Gladwell Gape.
God damn it. Shout out Soki. Legend.
Shout out Soki. back
Soki
in the
weighs
day.
less than me now. Hell, guys, the guy is fucking in shape. Meanwhile, I weigh 221 pounds now.
That's not too bad.
Well, I used to weigh 180.
I used to weigh 180. I weigh 140 now.
Ugh,
Yeah.
fuck you. I almost weighed two of you.
Tell everybody in training to be a power lifter. You got to pound on the weights.
That's
Well-
right. Muscle weighs more than fat. I gotta get back in the gym.
No,
You'll
you're not.
see.
Everybody says that. You ain't going anywhere. Look at you. You kidding me?
You're right. I'm gonna get really high after this and probably just eat a lot.
Yeah, I got
Are
a
you?
big.
Is
I
that
got
what
a
your
big
Friday
fat-
night consists of? Like, what are you gonna eat?
I don't know. Maybe I'll. I don't know. It's a good question. It's really the only. All I have left is this show, weed, and food. It's really all I have left these days. So
What
Well,
happened?
it's
Did you lose something this week? What's going on with you over there, Stancer? You seem down and out.
no, I just got nothing. I just live in a garage, and the realization that my life is over, and everyone sucks, and my everything sucks. So this is great.
It's not a bad garage. It's nice.
silver lining. Look at that.
Gladwell says, "Give me about 15 minutes for what?
15
What are you taking a
minutes?
dump? We don't have 15
What are you
minutes left."
rehearsing?
Gladwell.
What the hell is he doing? He's got no life.
He's got nothing going on. What's he driving down the road, fucking chatting?
Oh,
Yeah.
and I was supposed to go to Florida next week, and I was going to hit Gladwell Ape up, but my job sucks, and now I can't do that. Took a bath on that, lost a couple $100.
Ugh.
Yeah, hits just keep on coming.
Yeah, he's getting hit right in the nut, just right in the nut.
Slamming me in my
Nut
nuts.
shot.
Fuck.
Yep. Yay.
Yay. The video's not working on the website, but it's working on YouTube. So that's where everybody else is in from the chat. Lenny, do you have anything else you want to plug, man? Like, what else is going on? Yeah, you're right next to Barry, man. You got to get that video. You got to go get together with him.
I
Yeah.
am. Like I said, I'm gonna put an official announcement to ending the GoFundMe for a stove, and then I'll DM him or that stupid advocate Flinch, and I'll try to hook something up there. 'Cause I wanna
Just
present it-
DM me. I'll call Barry.
I want to present it in person to him. I wanna
Yeah,
hand
get
him a
get.
giant
you-
fucking check.
You didn't get him. You got him a hot plate. You didn't get him a stove.
I didn't get him anything. I got $108. What am I getting with that? Fucking such-
Then he wants to get him one of
plate for that.
wants to get him one of those massive fucking checks and just hand it to him in person.
yeah, the massive.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, for
Yeah, the
$108.
publisher's clearinghouse check
Yeah, he's so good.
with
Or give
balloons
him-
attached to it.
Or get him $108 in pennies and then dump it on the floor right before I hand it to him.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
fucking pennies, dude.
Put a bunch of glue. I did that once. I used to. My old store was across the street from a CVS parking lot. And lots of freaks. New Rochelle, New York. Lots of freaks. It's like some kind of nuclear event happened there. Everyone has a limp. But anyway, freaks all over the place. So what we did was we got a roll of nickels and we mixed it with super glue and then we threw it in the parking lot. And then all day we would just watch all the freaks and dregs of the society, like try to pry them off the ground. It was really fun.
That's fun.
There you go. Now, I know what I'm doing this
I'm a
week.
good person.
That's fun. The poop dollar trick is fun.
Coins are great because you got to be real depraved to pick up a nickel in the first place, and then to keep trying after it's glued on the ground. Really,
Yeah,
it's really good.
Over and try to pry a nickel off the fucking floor.
When
and
I,
you got a problem.
when I was in high school, me and my friends would sit down at the table and we would bring loose change from the house, like pennies and nickels and dimes, and we would throw them on the floor. They would roll really fast. And so we'd throw them right past the janitor guy and he would chase them down, like every coin. And no matter what, like he would do it over and over. Like he had no idea where the coins were coming from, nor did he give a fuck. He would just be standing there and see a coin like roll past him and just chase it. And we used to have so much fun with that.
That's pretty good.
But I mean, look, people can call me an asshole for doing that all they want, but I bet you anything we gave that man over $20 in change over time.
Yeah,
You know, we're just rolling change, dude. We like to see
Right.
people run after change.
and if one person got a glued nickel off the ground, then that's money they didn't have. So I really help.
Well,
I should really write that off.
Exactly.
You're giving.
The tax return. It's really
We
like
are.
volunteer work, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Wow,
Some other
I'm
fucked
so
up
good.
shit. You ever used to do any fucked up stuff in the lunchroom?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, we're yeah. Pick a grade.
High school. Like, what was your most
High
savage
school?
year?
See, that's the only wild thing about me. I really did most of my wild shit. I kind of mellowed out in high school.
I mellowed out the last year. It was the first year I didn't get kicked out. At least
but I was expelled twice. Expelled
Yeah.
in third grade. Expelled in sixth grade. And then so by high school, I had already been through. I've been around the ringer, but I was an old vet by the time I got to high school. Well, I talked about how I threw pasta at that retarded girl and got suspended. Oh God, I don't even know. I've been in food fights. I'm trying to think of another one. I already told that story.
We had a girl on the school bus that she had an afro, and she would sit right in front of me, and we would just see how many items that we could put in there before we got to school. You know, she
That's
would
actually
never know.
That reminds me. Yeah, there was a fat kid in our art class, and he would lean forward, and his crack would show out of the back of his pants. So we would do the same thing, but to his ass crack. We would just throw like crumbled up pieces of paper and like little like pieces of paint, and you can imagine hilarious. Just seeing how much you could fit, and he didn't have no idea we were doing it. He's so fat, just throwing stuff down a fat guy's ass crack.
That's
This
fun.
is probably not more a prank. It's probably more of an assault and battery. But we turned the
Go
tide.
ahead.
We turned the tides on the bully in grammar school. He was gonna beat the shit out of this one kid. So we're all like, "All right, dude, we got your back. We're gonna pretend we're gonna beat the shit out of you, but we're all gonna gang up on the bully." So it was during gym time. We all grabbed. Went to the little stock room. We all grabbed the wiffle ball bats. So we were standing behind the kid that was supposed to get his ass kicked. We charged, and then everybody turned around and beat the shit out of the bully with the
Nice.
wiffle ball bats.
Wow.
You think
street
he
justice.
continued to bully after that?
No, he did not.
Nice. He probably kept his mouth shut after he got
Street
hit
justice.
with wiffle
That's
ball
what
bats.
it's about.
That was the whole point. We waited for the
Nice.
teacher. The teacher left the fucking gym. We ganged up on him. She came back. He was a bloody mess on the floor. I was like, I don't know what happened.
It's
That's it.
blood.
You gotta let kids fight. They handle. That's what you learn things.
Yeah,
I
you
was
don't
beat
wanna
up.
break it
I
up.
did beating up, but you gotta let it happen. Too much of this bullshit.
You don't want to break it up and
affecting
be like,
everyone.
you guys shouldn't fight and get them in trouble for it, because then they're just going to fight at the lake after school and someone's going to bring a knife. Like it happened so many times in high school. They would break up fights and then everybody would be like, all right, well, let's go to the marina after school. And next thing you know, a fucking blade's coming out. It's like, come on, if they would have just fought at school, it would have been fine. They would have got out of their system.
Right. Yep.
Snap across the face and keep it moving. You don't need knives.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. Fucking facts. Now we used to get those big zip ties too. We'd put them around people's book bag. We'd zip tie it to their desk. That way, when a bell would ring, they would get up to move, and they can't fucking go anywhere without their bag.
That's good. I once spit in my teacher's coffee and threw all the pills in it that he had on her desk.
Dude, nice.
When I worked,
Fucking bitch. Fuck you, Miss Keogh. Dumb bitch.
I worked
Fuck math.
I worked in a pharmacy during my high school years, and my boss was a dick. So then we used to put laxatives in his coffee.
Classic.
We would grind it up and we'd pour it in his coffee. Then he'd be sitting there 20 minutes. He'd be fucking grabbing his ass. He'd be hunching over. And then he'd fucking run to the bathroom. So,
You knew you had like 15
good.
minutes for a smoke
Pretty
break.
good.
exactly. Fuck him. And
That's
then we
good.
would go, and then we would go, I shouldn't say this, but then we would go steal all the Percocets. Out of
Yeah.
and then we'd go sell them on the street.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Earning extra
Fuck
cash.
yeah.
You're
The
you're
American
one,
way.
Yeah, you're one for the people, Lenny. I appreciate that.
100%.
It's a real Robin Hood.
Yeah. I mean, these are the guys you want to run into out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's your Gladwell apes, because they're late to a show.
Yeah. What is he putting on his overalls? He's still in
He's
China?
got to put on his fucking outfit, I think. Are we going to wait for him or no?
No, we let the show must go on or end.
The show must end.
We're having a good time. We don't need it. It would be funny if he called in to get to the bottom of where they've been, but
I don't know
whatever.
where it
Having a-
disappeared.
I bet he just tripped over his trench coat and now he's back in the hospital. Broke his ribs like on a fucking tub.
Yeah, well, sorry, Gladwell. I was planning to hit you up because I was supposed to come down there next weekend, but everything fell apart, just like everything else in my life. Yay! TGIF, yay!
Here's a sneak peek at the fucking ski mask table. So I got a big S carved in this bitch.
That's
All
sexual.
right, so this is like
Oh
part
my
of the
God.
studio table here.
Oh, there you go.
So I also got another table that has a K and one that has an M and one that has
Wow.
a C. SMC. Be fucking sick. Got some track lights up in this bitch.
Yep. Nice
Nice.
ceiling.
Yeah, you see what I did there, Stancil? Take notes.
Yeah, I did. I am. Maybe Sunday I might try to finally get
That's what
my
it is.
ceiling.
You're
good
big
stuff.
time now, Ski. You're big time.
No, I'm just slowly building this stuff, man. I just want us to, these guys live 20 minutes from me.
Yeah,
So
we
we
got to
can
get
we
up
can
there.
get
Well, I
together in
can't legally
person.
drive yet. So after
Right, right.
January, when I could legally drive a vehicle, I'll definitely we're gonna figure this
When
out.
you started this shit, Ski Mask, did you think it would be? I mean, not that it's big, but it would be what it is now.
No, dude. Like, so I had these mics. I bought these years ago when I worked offshore, just because I used to buy a lot of dumb shit, and then come home and just have packages on my doorstep. But I just pulled them out, and if you notice in the first 3 or 4 episodes, they weren't even on. And no, I was just having fun during the quarantine. Like there was nothing to do, so I just started making stupid videos.
And now you got Voss and fucking Kumia on your fucking.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude, I started this shit in like late April. The first official episode 5, with me and my brother, the one where we talked about Kevin's show, and
that was just in April.
That was in May. I believe that
Jesus.
episode 5. Yeah,
God.
and then I went on MLC. Kevin invited me and my brother on MLC, and from there I was like, I got to run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think obviously it hit it worked out with all the everybody, all this bullshit. More people listening to podcasts and shit. So
well, not only that, everybody was doing it over Zoom, so I could get guests.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
Now it's like I know all these guys, and we're hanging out and shit.
Yeah, very cool.
Stand up here and there. It's fun. And
very cool.
Building a
Just
whole.
Glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll be its own. What do they fucking call it? Network. I mean, we got 3 shows, Lenny.
Got 3 shows.
Lenny, I mean, if your show gets a little, we could add you to the network one day.
Go for if enough fucking morons watch my shit, absolutely.
Dude, like I said,
there's enough morons.
Team Super calls me, man, after some of your shows, and is just hysterically laughing at how funny it is.
Like, I don't know what made me do it. I saw Gladwell do his ridiculous thing, and I said, this thing is so terrible that I gotta go on there and shit on it. That's what I do.
That's it. I love it.
It's amazing. Doesn't get any better than that.
Shitting on things never gets old, in my book at least. Love it.
It is Lenny's Printer 2.0 on Twitter. Was there ever a 1? Did it get deleted? What happened?
There was a 1 that got suspended.
Did you say the N-word?
No. The reason I got suspended, they said I was impersonating somebody. And I went back and forth with them. I said, I'm a fucking printer. I can't impersonate a printer. I was like, I think because I had Lenny's real picture on my.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's probably
the banner.
They didn't give you a warning?
No, nothing. Just done. I went in one day to log in, and it was it.
Good God.
Yeah.
Dickheads.
And I like that. I like that Lenny's Printer has his own opinions and he sticks to them, just like most of the MLC community and so forth. But I like when guys stick to whatever they do or don't like. Exactly. I don't like this wishy-washy middle area where everybody's great.
No, fuck that.
Shit,
I'm a black and white dude. It's this or that.
Right.
There's no shit in the middle.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
I appreciate that too.
100%.
Take it or leave
shit, buddy. Keep up. You're doing God's work out there.
God's work.
Thank you, sir.
God's work.
Fuck Lenny.
Sports Mass Collective episode 5 is uploaded last night. Check that out to get all your picks.
That was a fire one. That was a fun one. Gino Biscani jumped on the last 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, Gino on? That's good.
Gino just jumped on randomly. But it was good up to that too. That was a fun one. Check that out. That was fun.
Gino's down for the cause.
He's a good
offensive this week.
No offensive.
Oh, wait. On a Gladwell just messaged me, said there's no ID number.
What
the fuck does that even mean? I'm not dumb. Gladwell, we'll have you on next time. All right, just send me a shirt.
Yeah, we'll fireside with Gladwell.
Yeah,
maybe Lenny, maybe Mr. Printer can call back in too.
Yeah, Printer will call back in.
That would be fun. That would be fun to have each level of the show on here. Maybe we can get Kevin or somebody to come on. That'd be from the top down. Get them all on.
Dude, that'd be great. We'll have Kevin. We'll have Kevin, and then all of us.
There is no. You guys are the top. We're all fucking bottom.
Oh, stop it! No, MLC is the top.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
MLC is number 1.
Yeah.
As of now.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. That'll be a fun one.
That would be a blast. So skimaskcollective.com. Check out the new shirts if you want some of those. If not, that's cool too.
Yeah, homo.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah, what are you, too poor to afford a $20 shirt? Just buy the fucking shirt. What are you doing?
Dude,
buy how much money. Yeah, if you buy Uber Eats, and I know this, don't ask me how, but if you go on Uber Eats, almost every meal is $25 after the fees and the taxes and the tips. So just don't eat one meal, you fat fucks, and buy one T-shirt from skimaskcollective.com, please.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Elvis's gay shirt, and I'm gonna figure out how to ship them to Canada tonight. All right, I'm on it. There's two people
Right.
that want to order
If
some stuff there.
Stancil can afford an in hot water hat and a Starfucker shirt and a AIDS fucking shirt and all the other nonsense, you got to have $25 fucking dollars.
Yeah. And look how fly he looks. Look how good he looks. You guys can go out to the club wearing this exact fucking outfit, okay?
I wore this to see McKenna and Brewer last week. Same outfit.
See, look, he looks like a coke dealer right now.
Where the perks at? Hey, you.
Yo, where them perks at, man? Where them perks?
Yeah, what up, Brennan? Where the perks at?
Yo, Brennan, what up, man? I got the Starfucker shirt.
Got that work?
Woo!
Sorry, I'm watching The Wire.
son?
What's this? To like your videos too. Oh, okay. Yeah, go like the videos. All right. Go like the YouTube videos and also leave a 5-star rating on the podcast.
Oh, yeah,
please.
I was going to say that, Ski Mask, obviously we're at the end of the show, but I keep forgetting to do that because I feel like that helps when people give 5 stars to this stuff.
Yeah, it does help. So
like
go leave us a
thumbs it up
review.
or- I don't know how anything works. I don't know.
If you like it. If you don't like it, close your laptop and kill yourself.
Yes, actually do that. Send us photos.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah. Thank you, Lenny. We'll have you back on soon. We'll catch up and keep up the fucking hilarity of what you're doing out there, the honest rants. I mean, you see what Florentine's doing with his rants. It's just it's good. It's good shit, man.
Yep, I will keep doing it. And anybody out there that don't like it, you can suck my big black dick. I'm gonna keep speaking what I want to speak. You don't like it, don't listen.
Rack him. Rack him.
Rack him.
Stancil, I'll see you Monday.